I'm sure, is looking down with the greatest of pride right now.
That presentation was being made by Major General Gordon, who will now present the second flag to Julie Nixon Eisenhower. Very difficult moment for any family member. The symbolism of that folded flag being presented is so fraught with meaning that very, very difficult to maintain composure at a time like that. But as you have seen, the family has been quite extraordinary. And that essentially is it. You can see family members shaking hands now with the Reverend Billy Graham. I suspect they will also have a few words with the former presidents and President Clinton, who is still there. But the service is over. Richard Nixon has been buried. There is his brother, Ed. And I think you will agree, an extraordinarily dignified service. Any closing thoughts, Barbara?
Well, you know, I have my own thoughts and memories of Richard Nixon, but I think that there is a message for each of us. There are a few of us who haven't had failures or misery at some time in our lives, and Richard Nixon proved that you can rise above that more than anyone else I can think of in contemporary history. And that's a legacy that he leaves to all of us, whether we knew him or not.
Professor Ambrose, the last thought?
Exactly that. Nixon's legacy is it's never over until it's over. You can always come back. The meaning of life is in the struggle rather than the victory.
I thank you all, Jim Wooten, Professor Ambrose, Barbara Walters. I appreciate your help. And with that view of the Nixon homestead, the house in which he was born, on the occasion of his burial, we are going to say good evening. We will be back a little bit later this evening with perhaps the only way that we can add to the commentary that you have heard during the course and the course of this program and the eulogies that you have heard. We will be back at 11:35 Eastern Time with Nightline and with the words of Richard Nixon himself, going back to some of the earliest days when he was just a young congressman. And finishing quite literally with words from beyond the grave, because of course his new book is just about to be published, and there are some things that Richard Nixon has said that bear listening to. And so we bring this occasion to a close now, and I thank all of you for watching. My name is Ted Koppel. For all of us here at ABC News in Washington, thank you for joining us, and good evening.
has been a presentation of ABC News.